Mr. Ghattas.
Yes.
I put it to you, so to speak, that $36,000, approximately $36,000, was transferred from the APAM account at GT Bank to Gatsin account at GT Bank also, in order when the account was blocked, when the APAM account was blocked. And you said you could not remember, you'd go and check.
Yes.
Yes. Do you agree that $36,000 was transferred by GT Bank on your instruction from the APAM account to the Gatsin account when they decided not to allow you to use the account anymore?
I didn't get you properly, please. The $6,000 and the £33,000 pounds.
The exact, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, $36,000.
$6,000 were sent to
I'm not
General.
talking about the $6,000. You know, $314,000.
Yes.
$314,182.
Yes.
59 cents were paid in. You said it was for the shipment of heavy mineral concentrate to China.
Yes.
Now that was transferred to the shipment account.
Yes.
And then the money was transferred back into the account as you needed it.
Yes.
I have taken you through all the debits from the APAM account to your Gatsin account.
Yes.
The final debit was for not the let me just
$36,000.
The final debit on the account was $15,000.
That was a payment for Sadhguru.
Yes, you said it was a payment for Sadhguru.
Yes.
And I said we would like some proof from Sadhguru that it was for tickets for the Chinese school.
Yes.
Now, apart from that, when the account was blocked,
yes,
there was still $36,000 in the account.
Yes.
GT Bank says, Guaranteed Trust Bank says, that you instructed them
yes,
to pay this $36,000, to be precise, $36,605 into Gatsin's account.
Yes.
Do you confirm that?
Yes.
This is what happened. Now, okay. Now,
against the payment.
Sorry?
That was against the payment for Gatsin.
That was against?
Payment for Gatsin.
What do you mean by payment for Gatsin?
Gatsin paid diesel in Senegal for the office of the president, and we recover it back from APAM.
Sorry, speak more slowly. Gatsin paid for?
Diesel.
In Senegal. Yes.
In Senegal for office of the president. I was in Dakar, and I instructed them to pay it back to us here, to refund us the money.
Can you explain that? Diesel in Senegal for the office of the president.
Sorry?
What do you mean by diesel in Senegal for the office of the president?
Well, General Baji called me. He said that there is a payment for diesel in Senegal. Can you pay it there? You have the money there? I said yes. He said go and pay it, and then you deduct it from APAM. I said okay.
Do you have any documents to that effect?
No. It was a phone call. But I have the receipt for the diesel.
You have the receipt for the diesel,
yeah,
payable to the office of the president of the Gambia?
No, it was mentioned APAM on the receipt, that APAM paid the diesel. Yes.
In Senegal?
Yes.
So how do we know it was for office of the president?
Sorry?
How do we know that it was for the office of the president?
Well, it was a call, and they told me to pay, and that's it. You collect the money back from APAM. So we make it like Gatson pay on behalf of APAM. This is the only way I can get my money back.
What was the diesel for?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
You did not ask?
No.
General Baji did not explain why the office of the president would have a diesel bill in Senegal?
No.
You didn't inquire with anyone, with those you paid, why there was a
Well, it was a directive. I couldn't ask.
Yeah, but when you were paying, the office of the president wasn't there. Were they?
I was there, yeah. I was in Senegal.
Was General Baji there when you were effecting payment?
Sorry?
When you were effecting payment in Senegal, was
Yes.
General Baji there?
No.
So why didn't you ask what the diesel was for?
Because I want to come back.
I see. You won't come back because you asked in Senegal what is the diesel for?
Yes.
Okay. Now, why didn't you pay by telex transfer?
Because they needed it urgently, to be paid instantly.
Well, Mr. Gatsin, your story there is rather incredible because we would need at least some sort of evidence that it was paid on behalf of...
Well, most of the instructions, they were on the phone.
No, but you obtained a receipt from General Baji which you tendered. When he asked you, you said for $43,000.
Yes.
Yes, you asked for a receipt.
He was not here, he was up country, and the lady who received the money, I asked her, please, if you can give me a receipt. She gave me a receipt.
So why didn't you do the same thing? Go to State House and ask for somebody to give you a receipt.
They are busy, or they tell you after, or go away and do your job, and that's it.
Okay, that's fine. What about the first $60,000 that was paid from EPAM to Gatsin, which was on the 29th of July? What was that for?
6,000 was paid to...
$60,000.
Yes, this is...
Maybe you need the exhibit again. Can you give him this exhibit? Give it to. On the 29th July, $60,000 was paid to your account. What was that for?
That was for the employment contract in China.
Employment of what?
In China, they will not accept any employment to come to Gambia before paying deposit in advance of $150,000 because they are not ready to come here and to be fired after 6 months or 7 months or not to finish the contract. That's why they put this clause that we have to pay $150,000. By then, APAM didn't have the money. So I had to, they told me, I called and they told me, you better pay there, and after when APAM start having dollars, you can take it on partial payment.
I see.
Yes.
Where is from where did you pay the $150,000? How did you pay the $150,000?
I have money in China.
You have money in China?
Yes.
I see. You didn't pay from your Gatsin account in Gambia?
Not from Gambia, no.
Again, you paid in China?
Yes.
I see. And of course, you have a receipt from China?
Yes.
All right. Now, the second $60,000,
sorry.
which was on the 29th July, $60,000, which was paid to Gatsin from EPAM. On the 10th August, another $60,000. What was that for?
Yes, another 60,000.
Okay, what was that one for?
To complete the 150. I was taking 60, 30.
All right. The 30,000?
The 30,000 is to complete
was also
150.
paid. I see.
Yes.
And the 40,000, that is the cash withdrawal. You said you gave to General Baji. Is that it? No, 43,000. You said 43,000. Now there's another 40,000 which was paid through, which was withdrawn cash. What was that for? On the 29th August.
I believe that one also for diesel. We bought twice diesel from Senegal.
Twice diesel from Senegal.
Sorry?
Twice diesel from Senegal.
Well, I don't know where they use it.
Did General Baji give you the invoices to say, well, these are the invoices that the office of the president owes in Senegal, can you pay?
No.
You don't have anything at all?
I didn't have any invoice, no.
All right. And then on the 19th of September, the $12,000, what was that for?
Sorry, hold on. Technicians, there is too much echo coming from somewhere, I don't know where. Can you solve that problem, please? No, I don't know where. Who is there? All right, you may carry on.
Yes, you were saying?
Sorry?
The $12,000, you said, what was it for? The 20,000, sorry. $20,000, 19th September 2016. You purchased $20,000 cash. What was that for?
Is it withdrawal or purchase?
It's a withdrawal, but you purchased. It said X purchase for, yes?
We moved it to
EPAM
Dallas.
account, okay.
We moved it to Dallas, APAM, the same Dallas account.
You have you told us this afternoon that you sold the HMC for about $100 per ton.
It's 120. I see the contract now.
120.
Yes. It was a mistake. Sorry. You know, I don't remember everything. That was like almost 1 year.
You have the contract?
Yes.
Can we have it?
Not very clear. I have the original, yes, I have it, but also like by mail, it was coming scanned by mail. I can bring it if you would like to see it, and then...
No, we need the original. This is a matter of if I like. We need the original.
Okay.
We need to read it.
Okay.
It's not legible. Did you bring the original of the receipt from General Baji?
Oh.
At least it's purported to be from not General Badi, but an officer, maybe at the office of the president. Yes, this is unlegible. Did you bring the receipt from the lady at State House who said it should be a receipt? Did you bring the original?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? All right. You require the original. So the HMT was shipped at $120.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the total shipment? We are still going to bring that.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Mr. Ghattas,
Yes.
apart from the dollar withdrawals, you made a significant number of withdrawals from the Dallas account
Yes.
and also payments to Gatsin from the APAM account.
Yes.
You said you were running APAM from your office.
Yes.
Was there any person working in your office for APAM at all? Anyone working in your office for APAM?
In the office, no, but on the ground, yes.
Was there any representative from the office of the president at your office?
No.
So you had total control over the finances, the money?
By instruction, yes.
Were your accounts ever audited?
Yes. They were checking.
The APAM accounts with you, were they audited?
They were checking the account.
Do you know about auditing?
They didn't audit it, but they
didn't
were
audit
checking
the
on the account.
Now, Mr. Gatsin, your story, well, not your story, what you said about, what you said about paying for fuel in Senegal, it's quite difficult to believe. Because in this commission, we need for you to provide documentation
Of?
to confirm whatever you're saying.
Yes.
Yes. And of course, the documentation has to be credible.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Now, if you did make any payments on behalf of State House, we would at least need some document from State House to show that you are making a payment on their behalf. Okay?
To the State House.
Yes. It would be in your interest to have documents showing that you are making the payments on behalf of State House. At the time, yes. Now,
I didn't understand.
Yes.
I didn't understand the...
Yes. In the office of the president is State House, right?
Yes.
Yes. Because you were dealing with General Badi,
Yes.
who was not really working for the office of the president. Maybe he was working
Yes.
for State House. Now, if you made any payment on their instruction from this APAM account,
Yes.
we'll need for you to show some document,
Sometimes I have...
invoices, and so on. Whatever you have, you can give it
Yes,
to us.
I can provide. I have one payment of $5 million. I have it.
Let's have that one. From the Dallas account.
Yes. Not all the time I could have receipts like this.
Please explain what this is.
General Barji asked me for $5 million to deliver to the State House.
Yes.
That's all what I know.
And you delivered it?
Yes.
Who signed for it?
Suleiman Barji.
He himself signed for it?
Yes.
So you see he can sign documents?
Sometimes, not all the time.
All right. Can we have it? Let's have it admitted. That is his signature. That is his signature?
Yes.
Yes. I'm applying to have it admitted. This is from the Dallas account?
Yes.
So 12. Check the entry in the Dallas account.
Yes. Cement. Cement. Delivered to Gunjur Mosque. Yes. No. Only the invoice I sent to them, and they asked me to pay it from APAM.
Sorry?
Only the invoice. I showed them the invoice. They said, I showed him the invoice, General Baji. He said, take the money from APAM.
Did you give him anything to sign?
No. But they receive all the trucks, manifest and papers. They receive it
Who received it?
at the State Guards, General Baji's office.
Say that again. You delivered it at Gunjur?
Yes, but when they cross, they receive all the documents. We don't receive anything. The State
Yes,
House.
if you have the documents, produce them.
Sorry?
If you have the documents,
I don't have documents, no.
what do you
The
have?
driver, when he comes with the manifest, they give it to one clerk to just escort them to go priority on the ferry straight to Gunjur.
Yes, you said you had something, manifest. What do you have to confirm this, what you are saying?
The manifest is the, when you buy the cement, they give the truck a manifest that this truck has 600 bags or 800 bags, whatever, to cross the borders.
Yeah, but how do we know that this cement was taken to Gunjur?
Well, it was delivered to Gunjur.
Yes, but yeah, I heard you.
Yes.
I hear you. My question is, how does this commission know? You want the commission to believe what you're saying, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Yes. So, what do you have to show the commission to confirm that the cement was actually delivered to Gunjur Mosque?
We didn't get the documents because, for a simple reason, they wanted priority to cross the trucks. They took all the documents and they didn't give us back to us.
When you delivered at Gunjur, you didn't get somebody to sign that truck delivered 600 bags of cement, signed, received by at least the contractor or Amazing or anybody who was on the site. You
No.
didn't do that?
No.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, hold it. Now, request
Again.
for funds dated 12 January 2016 by General Baji from APAM account at GTB in the sum of $5 million. Admitted mark MS12.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now the dollar account at FIB Bank.
Yes.
You opened the dollar account in November 2016. November 2016. And you deposited $25,800. Is that correct?
That was a transaction, a freight
Did
for.
you open an account at FIB Bank where you deposited this amount that I mentioned, 25,800?
Yes.
Okay, and then you withdrew you deposited another 1,200, and on November 29, you withdrew the whole amount, 26,865.
Yes.
All right, this is EPAM account at FIB.
Yes.
All right, what was the money for?
This is for freight at CMA. They didn't accept us to take them Dalasi. They wanted us to pay in dollars. We didn't have other option unless to buy the Dalasi, put it in the dollar account, and to cash it and take it and pay it to them. This is a matter of 1 or 2 days.
I don't understand.
CMA.
You put in, let me just tell you why I don't understand.
Yes.
You bought dollars.
Yes.
But you didn't take the dollars to CMA. You put it in a dollar account.
Yes.
You didn't transfer the account to CMA. You withdraw it in cash again and give it to CMA.
Yes, it was their error. It's not my error. It's the bank error. Because we told them we need the cash to go and pay at CMA. CMA will not accept the Dalasi. At that time, there is no Dalasi, dollars, and CMA will not take the Dalasi. They wanted dollars.
Yeah, but why put the dollar in the account? You could have just given them the cash.
Yes, they should give it to us when they buy it, but they didn't do it.
That's your explanation.
The next day we collect the money cash and we pay it in.
Why were you paying CMA?
For the shipment of
shipment?
Containers, yeah.
Which shipment?
One of the shipments, the one being done in December.
The one that went to China in December?
Yes.
Now, there are some payments, significant payments to CMA in Senegal.
Yes.
Can you explain,
Yes.
first of all, why you were paying CMA in Senegal?
It was a demurrage for the containers at the port for the equipment we brought to Sanyan.
For the equipment?
Yes.
You brought to Sanyan?
The mining equipment.
You bought mining equipment. When?
Do you want me to explain it from the beginning or in a short term?
You can explain.
Okay.
I mean, you're here to explain.
Yes. In December, when they hand over to us on the 7th of December, we were negotiating with, after that, not straight away on the 7th, but after that, later on, we were negotiating with General Baji about the mining. So I mentioned that we had a concession in Senegal of 290 square kilometers in Saint Louis, including the Chinese. We brought our equipment to Senegal to start mining in Saint Louis. All of a sudden the prices dropped worldwide. So it will be a disaster if we start mining and selling. We decided to leave the machines at the port. It's 18 containers by 40-foot high cube. These containers stayed in Dakar port for almost
18 containers of equipment.
Yes, mining equipment. Almost 2 years. So, since I was the MD of APAM, I told General Baji that I have machines in Dakar. I can bring them over, but I send them the letter. I suggest to APAM pay the demurrage and for CMA and DP World. So this letter went there in December.
CMA and DP World.
Yes.
Why both?
because DP World is the terminal, the port.
Okay.
It's a rent for containers. CMA is the shipping line. We have to pay the demurrage for containers. And I got the approval in January. So the amount was almost $1,090,100,000. I negotiated until I dropped to half the price.
What was the exact price?
Exact demurrage, you mean?
Yes, you negotiated, you got half. What was the price?
Around $1,100,000.
1 million?
$100,000.
What was the negotiated price?
The negotiated price is 50%.
50. I see.
Yes.
All right.
And that's why we start making payments significant payments to CMA and DP World.
I see. How much did you pay? You paid from which account?
Sorry?
You paid from which account?
GT Bank
How much?
account.
All right. How much was this in SEPA? This amount in SEPA? And do you have documents about the negotiation and the reduced price? Do you have an invoice for the reduced price?
Yes.
You have an invoice for the reduced price?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Do you want to tender it? Do you want to show us the invoice for the reduced price? Bring it. This is an invoice to Africa Mining Company, one of your companies, right?
This is in Senegal.
Okay, is this the reduced invoice?
No.
Okay, this is the total invoice.
Yes.
And they discounted it to 227,304,000. Okay.
Discount.
To half of that. Okay. The date on this invoice is 22nd January 2016.
Yes.
I thought you said the container was there for 2 years.
At the port.
Yes. So why don't you have an invoice for 2014?
This is after. This is the demurrage.
Demurrage after 2 years.
Yes. This is the demurrage. We pay the demurrage. It's not the equipment.
No problem. I'm applying to have this. Part 2, addressed to African Mining and Industry Company, admitted.
The total damage was around 600 and something million.
Mr. Ghattas, before I admit these documents, I want clarification.
Yes.
On one point. This Africa Mining and Industry
Yes.
Company,
Yes.
is it registered in Senegal?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, pro forma invoice number 4111000 for Africa Mining and Industry, Senegal, in brackets, dated 22nd January 2016, and pro forma invoice number PR INV 02011037 for Africa Mining Industry, bracket Senegal, dated 8th March 2016, admitted, marked in a bundle MS13.
Mr. Ghattas,
Yes, madam.
are all the equipment mentioned on site?
Yes.
They're still on site.
Yes.
Now, this equipment are from Shanghai, Zhongzheng Minerals Company, you said?
Yes.
I see. When did you buy them?
In 2014, I don't have exact time, date. I don't remember exactly the time, but we can check with China. We see
You can check with?
China.
I see.
Yes.
Well, you don't have any documents to show that you bought them? Here, now.
No.
Did you give EPAM, did you give the Office of the President any documents to show that you bought them?
I was mentioning it in one letter, and they approved it for me.
Now, you had an investment cooperation agreement signed between Shanghai Zhongzheng Minerals and EPAM.
Yes.
And under that agreement, it was agreed that they would provide equipment worth $2,085,000.
$2,800,000.
In return, EPAM would export ilmenite to them. In return, EPAM would export ilmenite to
Yes.
them. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Yes. I believe, Mr. Ghattas, that this is the equipment that the Chinese company sent to you under that cooperation agreement.
Yes.
Between EPAM, under the cooperation agreement between Shanghai and EPAM. That is why this equipment was sent.
Yes.
Exactly. So you did not buy those equipment.
We bought this equipment and to bring them to Senegal. And then we brought them here to do the joint venture with APAM.
Why would you enter into a cooperation agreement with Shanghai to provide you equipment worth $2.85 million if you already had equipment in Senegal which you were going to sell to the company?
But this is the sister company. This is all the same. It's not like we create something else. It's the system, is the sister company for, as I said, for Shanghai Zone Mineral, it has many sister companies.
Maybe you don't understand. You don't understand. You see, Mr. Ghattas, on the 15th of December 2015, the signature is stated, EPAM entered into an investment cooperation agreement.
Yes.
For Shanghai to provide equipment worth $2.85 million.
This is the same equipment from Senegal.
It was acknowledged in that agreement that the mining equipment of the same value would be transported to the destination by 15th of December 2015. That is what it said in the cooperation agreement.
Yes.
Do you have a copy of the cooperation agreement?
I have a copy.
So the mining equipment that really came to Gambia was sent by Shanghai under the cooperation agreement with EPAM.
It's sent by Shanghai, yes.
Yes, under the cooperation agreement with EPAM. So it was not bought by any other company.
I still didn't understand.
You don't understand?
No, because
Okay.
this was bought by Shanghai Zone Minerals to African Industrial in Senegal. And then when we make this cooperation here in Gambia, we have to pay the demurrage and bring it to do the business with APAM. Shanghai, Gambia. Shanghai Zone Minerals. Is a Chinese partners. Yeah, yes. No, we sent the equipment to join and do the business here with APAM. APAM has the, we came to work with APAM because they have the license, mining license. that one. Yes.
Can you look at that agreement and confirm whether that's the cooperation agreement, a copy of the cooperation agreement? Thank you. Can you show it to Mr. Tambili, please? I'm applying to admit it for ID purposes until we have a better copy. Show it to Mr. Tambili. What was the total in dollars that was paid for the freight, you said, and demurrage?
The total?
The total amount of CFR you paid for the freight, but in dollars. Can you let us know? Because
I remember two payments of CFA, 122 million and 63 million CFA. I don't know the dollars. I don't remember the dollars.
And that was the total bill?
No, we pay additional because when we pay all of that, we wanted to bring the containers by road. They block the borders.
Okay, can you just tell us how much you paid when you come back? I'm going to
exactly
ask for
the total amount.
now.
Yeah.
Tell us exactly how much you
yes,
paid. Right?
I can do that.
All right.
Yes.
When you come back, you paid from the dollars account. Is that correct?
Yes. Small amount was paid maybe from the dollar account. I don't remember, but we'll check.
All right. Mr. Chairman, we have one more witness who's been waiting.
Before that, I believe you wanted to tender the cooperation agreement. It's there, it's been returned.
Oh, yes, I did apply. Sorry.
Very well. Let's admit that first. Okay. This simple investment cooperation agreement. First.
Yes, excuse me. I have to clarify.
Here's a witness. Feel free if you have anything to give
Yes,
us.
I have to clarify something here about the handover letter you sent me that it was signed by me. I have a copy where I didn't sign, I didn't receive anything.
Okay, wait, so that the commissioners can hear what you're saying.
Investment cooperation agreement dated 15th December 2015 between Shanghai Songheng Mineral Company Limited and APAM admitted marked MS-14
about the handing over note. I didn't receive anything from all what they mentioned here. Because I didn't sign. Somebody signed for me, I didn't sign. All what we signed is this one here. Checkbook, stamp, if you would like to see it. Yes, a copy of the original. No, this one is written by their hands, by hand. It's written by hand, this one. It's in the office. Okay. And also this is my appointment letter where you asked me about it this morning. Yes. Thank you.
The letter of appointment of Mr. Tony Ghattas by the office of the President, or by the President, admitted.
Appointment letter dated 30th November 2015 from Office of the President to Tony Ghattas as MD of APAM. Admitted marked MS-15. Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
I'm not today.
He is my partner in Senegal for the cement. He's the Director General for Dangote Cement.
Sorry, we didn't get that name.
Who is Aramin Bake?
Aramin Bake. Aramin Bake.
You said he was what?
He's the General Manager for Dangote Cement in all African speaking French countries. Serin Aramin Bake.
Why were you paying him 160,500 euros?
Because he was the...
This is an amount you deducted from the APAM Dalasi account.
Yes, exactly.
And you paid it to this gentleman.
No, not to him. He was the one facilitating the...
But you paid it to him,
I gave it
according
to him
the bank account.
because he knows the people.
But you paid it to him?
Yes.
Yes.
So he can facilitate for me the 50%, 55% discount on the demurrage.
You paid him 160,500 to facilitate...
165,000 euros.
Yes.
Yes.
To facilitate what?
Reduce the 1,100,000 to 500,000. $1,100,000 demurrage to $550,000.
Now, you said he was the general manager of Dangote Cement
Cement.
in Senegal.
Senegal and French-speaking countries.
He's also a shareholder in your company in Senegal, United African Group, Senegal Limited.
Yes.
He's the 50% owner of that company, and you are 50% owner of that company.
Yes, here in Gambia.
Sorry?
This is in Gambia.
In Gambia.
Yes.
So United African Group, Senegal Limited, does not exist in Senegal.
It's in Senegal and Mali also.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you are both shareholders in that company in Senegal.
Yes.
And you are 50% owner of the company you established in Gambia.
Yes.
And you paid him 165,000 cash in euro to facilitate the transaction.
Yes.
I see. Right. I'd just like you to confirm that this is the memorandum and articles of association of United African Group Senegal Limited in Gambia.
But in Senegal, I'm not 50-50. I'm 35-65.
35. You are 35. He's 65.
Yes.
In Gambia, you are 50-50.
Yes.
Yeah. So, can you show it to me? To have the memorandum and articles of association admitted. Sakura, can I have the MS-30? Can I look at it? MS-30.
Clarify. Mr. Ghattas, before I admit this document, I want clarification. We have here memorandum and articles of association of United African Group Senegal Limited. Now that is the name of the company, but it was incorporated in the Gambia.
Yes.
I see. Was the United African Group Senegal also incorporated in Senegal? Did you have a company incorporated in Senegal that was called United African Group?
Yes.
How about in Mali?
The same name.
I see. So this United Africa Group was incorporated in 3 West African countries, namely Gambia, Senegal, and
Mali. Yes.
Now I understand. Very well. Memo and articles of association. United African Limited. A name is a name. Very distinct. But anyway, he's giving the clarification. Memorandum and Articles of Association of United Africa Group, Senegal Limited, incorporated in the Gambia. Dated 4th August 2015, admitted mark MS 16.
I'm applying to have this matter adjourned to tomorrow. To send it tomorrow, so we finish.
Granted. Yeah, we still have 15 minutes. Yes, you can have.
Yes, in the afternoon, yes. We suggest 2:30 for Mr. Ghattas. You have to be here tomorrow at 2:30.
Okay.
2:30.
Very well. It's 2:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow is
Please, madam, excuse me. Can you remind me what do I have to bring tomorrow? You asked me for what? Okay.
Call the Auditor General. Auditor General, please.
Auditor General, can you come forward, please? evidence I shall give to this commission shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me Allah.
Your full names to the commission, please.
I am Karamba Ture.
Sorry, say that again. What's your name?
Karamba Ture.
Aramba Ture. Where do you live?
Can you fill it out?
Would you like to sit down? Would you like to sit down?
Yes, thank you.
Respect of the various accounts, tax recovery accounts, and the mining accounts that were opened at the central bank. Yeah? Yes?
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Now, how long have you been Auditor General?
I've been Auditor General for 3 years. 3 years.
3 years. I see. Before that, where did you work?
Before then, I was working in the National Audit Office as
You're
Director
working
of Audit.
As Director
Of Audit,
of Audit.
yes.
For how long?
Couldn't recall, for at least more than 3 years. Been Director of Audit. I'm not sure for how long it was.
You've been an auditor for a long time?
Yes, that's where I've ever worked with.
How long have you worked in the audit department?
For 34 years.
34 years.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. So you should be able to help us, I'm sure. Mr. Ture, I'd like to show you some exhibits that were attended in this court by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Finance, in relation to the account in respect of which you were summoned. And these are MS1 in relation to Kanaji mining accounts at the central bank, MS2 with regard to the heavy mineral deposit account also at the central bank, MS3 sand mining royalties account also at the central bank, and MS4 Gamco training account also at the central bank. Can you show the video? You have the DD exhibit here. DD, the DD series. have you seen those correspondence before?
No, I have not.
Is your office as the Office of the Auditor General? Okay, that's separate from internal audit, isn't it?
It is.
Internal audit is at the Office of the Ministry of Finance.
Finance, yes.
As Auditor General, are you at all involved in the opening of accounts?
No, we are not. We are not involved in opening of accounts.
Now, those accounts are open at the central bank, and they're in respect of mining revenue that was paid into the central bank. Did your office at any time audit any of those accounts?
No, we have not.
Why not?
Because they do not form part of the public accounts.
They don't form part of?
The public accounts of the Gambia.
They don't form part of the public accounts in the Gambia?
Of the Gambia, yes.
Why do you say that?
The account that is presented to us, most of these accounts are treated as below the line accounts, what the government calls below the line accounts. They are deposits held in trusts of third parties, and so we don't really audit it.
Well.
Okay. Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yes.
It wasn't audible here.
They are treated as below the line accounts. The government calls them below the line accounts as deposits held in trusts or on behalf of third parties. It's treated just like family allotment or perhaps party contributions, for example.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said
they just like what?
Like family allotment, for example.
Family allotment.
Yeah, money deducted from individuals who have spouses or kids. Or party contributions, for example, APRC contributions that is collected from APRC members and held in trust for it to be withdrawn.
That's interesting. APRC contributions.
Like for example, I'm giving you an example. If you look at the government accounts,
yes,
the financial statements of government, you will see some of these accounts in there under deposits. You find them under deposits. Monies held in trust for third parties.
Mr. Toure, the monies in these accounts have been confirmed both by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Finance, and the Accountant General, in fact, as well as the Secretary General, former Secretary General, to be monies realized from mining activities called royalties or surface rent, and that are imposed under a law called the Mining Act. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
So those monies, they have all confirmed, form part of the public funds of the Gambia by the Constitution and by the applicable law, which is the Government Accountability Act.
I agree that the laws so direct.
Yes.
What I was explaining is the treatment of the account, these things in the accounts.
Okay.
The law direct that, of course, they form part of the consolidated fund, but they are not treated in that way. I have brought my certificates on the accounts of the public accounts of the Gambia, at least for 2013.
So you have brought?
I say I have brought my audited, my certificate on the public accounts of the Gambia for 2013 as an example. So you where actually these amounts are recorded in.
To show, sorry, I'm not getting it. Maybe you are speaking too fast. You said you have brought a certificate to show
yes.
what?
This is my report and certificate on the public accounts of the Gambia. In this account, I am saying the monies deposited in this Kanagi account, the Gamico and heavy minerals are treated as deposits.
Below the line accounts. Why are they treated as below the line accounts? Why have you treated them as below the line accounts?
No, not me.
Who treated them as below the line accounts?
These accounts are prepared by the Accountant General's Department.
Okay.
Presented to us.
And he treated them as, well, that department treated them as below the line accounts?
Below the line accounts.
I see.
In this, this below the line account, all that government does is to facilitate movements into and out of the account, or it does it only. It does not form part of the public account.
I see. So because the Accountant General treats them as below the line accounts, your department as the audit department does not audit those accounts.
Only what we do is confirm the balances with the central bank, and that we do by asking a bank confirmation from the central bank, and we receive that.
You don't even audit the treatment of the accounts.
No,
even if it's a below the line account, which is as you call it, let's assume it is a below the line account, but in the custody of the government as trustee. Are you saying that your office does not check the trust funds to see whether they have been applied for the purpose of the trust? Let's just assume they are trust funds. You don't do that?
We don't do so.
Okay. Why? Why?
Our audit is not extended up to private. It's like a personal individual account that we don't audit.
What are these documents that you have? You said that one is what?
These are my certification report and the management letter on the accounts of the government. I put them along in case there are questions.
You said this is your certificate?
Yeah. On the accounts for 2011 to 2013. I brought them along together with the management letters.
What is the certificate?
That's my opinion on the accounts of the government of the Gambia.
Okay, how many years do you have?
Here.
How many years? Which years do you have?
11, 12, and 13. Yeah.
2011.
2011, yes.
2011.
2012 and 2013. Yeah.
Why those years? Why do you have only those
because
years?
They are the most current ones. We are correct. We have not completed 2014 and 15. We have been working on areas as a backlog for this. These are the most recent ones that have been completed. That's why I brought them up. 2014 and 15 is not yet printed.
Do you have the years before that?
Yes, we have them in the office.
It would be interesting to provide the commission with everything you have from 1994, if you had it.
Yes, we have up from 1994.
All right. Can you put them in order of certificates and management letters? For each year, compile the documents that relate to each year.
Yeah, we are, but until 2006, during 2006, we made a restatement of the extra because the accounts were very bad before that. So perhaps 2007 onwards will be of better assistance to the commission. Before then, the accounts were bad, very bad.
What do you mean by they were very bad?
Because they have not been prepared all that years.
No accounts were prepared.
From 1991 to 2004.
No accounts?
They were only prepared around 2010. So you can imagine.
Yes, indeed.
We made a statement exercise in 2005 and 6 and take it to the National Assembly to accept those balances so that we clean balances so that we can start the rate of government account with that. Okay. And the National Assembly approved the restated balances. That's why I'm advising that if you want for assistance, maybe 2007 onwards would be better assistance.
Okay, well, we hear you. That's fine. If that is what you can provide, then that's what you can provide. And
no, I have in my office from 1991 today. If you want them, you can bring them up.
No, I thought I heard you say that there were no accounts from 1991
yes,
to
we build them and audit them. We build the accounts.
You build them.
We have audited 1991 to 1999 together as one batch, and then 2000 to 2004, then 2005 and 6 together, and made a restatement because the accounts were bad.
Now, because the mandate of this commission is from 1994, July, to January 21st, 2017. I think you should bring what you have covering that period. Now, what you've just brought, can you the documents that you have,
Yeah.
can you arrange it
Okay.
in terms of years, management letter, opinion, and
Alright.
whatever you have
Okay.
in terms of years?
You can arrange that. Yeah.
Now basically what you're saying is that you don't determine, your office does not decide on what to audit. What you audit is dependent on the accounts that are presented by the Accountant General.
Indeed.
I thought your office was autonomous under the Constitution, and you can audit whatever you want.
Yes, we can. We can audit. We are autonomous under the Constitution, and we can audit whatever you want.
So why do you allow yourself to be limited by the accounts prepared by the Accountant General?
No, I did not say we are limited by the accountant. What I said is, these accounts are like private accounts, like individual accounts. There they are private accounts. We don't audit private accounts. That's what essentially I said. See, they are below the line accounts, separate, outside the public accounts of the government.
Okay, so is
that's why I gave example of family allotment or party contributions, for example. We don't audit them. What it takes from the reports is that government only facilitates movement into and outside the account itself.
That's what the Accountant General says in his accounts. I just need to understand.
You said, I did not say that's what the Accountant General said. What I said, government only facilitates movements into the account and outside. Movement into monies that are deposited in the account and withdrawals. But it doesn't actually manage the account.
But who says this? Is that in the Accountant General's report, or is that your own interpretation?
No, that's the regulations really.
Huh?
Below the line, that's the regulation in regards to this deposit.
Maybe I'm missing something. Is it the Accountant General that called them below the line accounts?
No, government calls them below the line accounts.
In what document is it called below the line accounts?
It will be in the financial regulations. Either the Budget Management and Accountability Act of 2004 or the Public Finance Act, the current one that replaces the Budget Management and Accountability Act. I will not know.
So I have looked at both acts, and certainly they don't specify any accounts. And basically, below the line accounts are third-party funds. But these are not third-party funds. These are non-tax revenue. So, and the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Finance, has confirmed that these are non-tax revenue. So has the Accountant General.
I'm not disputing that they are public funds. These are revenues from my portfolio account. What I'm saying is that in the books of accounts, they are treated as below the line accounts, as third-party funds.
Who treats them as?
That's the responsibility of the Accountant General.
That's the Accountant General.
Formerly, the Permanent Secretary Finance of Funds.
Okay, okay. In which books? Can you refer us to the books where they are treated as?
Yes.
Yes.
I have just flapped it for ease of reference. I said I have flapped it up for ease of reference.
Oh, thank you very much. What are you looking at, Michelle? What are you looking at there?
No, these are where they are treated.
What is that book? You know,
this is my certification report.
For which year?
For 2013.
Okay, which page? Refer to the page.
Page 175.
175.
175.
Can you tell the Commission briefly what he said in those pages? Can you tell us what he said in those pages?
In the page, what I said there?
Yes, about these accounts.
So I didn't say anything here. This is a copy of the Accountant General's report. It says statement of deposits as at December 2013. That was December 2013.
Okay, and what does it say about these accounts?
What does it say?
Yes. Can you relate it to what we are talking about? What does it say?
Yes. In the case of Gamco Training Special Deposit, it says balance as at December 2012, was 828,000, and balance as at December 2013 was 963,000.
Okay, that's Gamico.
That is, yeah, training, Gamico training.
Okay. Do you have any of the other accounts?
Dollar?
No, this other account. Sand mining.
Yes, sand mining is 0, December 0, at the end of that. I remember that one very well.
Kanaji, is it referred?
Kanaji is not, it is not recorded here. Kanaji is not included. It's not included in the account at all.
Heavy minerals?
Yes, heavy minerals, we have it here.
What does it say?
Heavy mineral is not recorded in 2013. It's in one of these years though, recorded in one of the years. 2013 is not, yeah, it's not recorded in it. Yes. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I have highlighted them here, yeah? The accounts that are. This is the royalty of the sand mining. The first way, no, this is the first way, no cost. There is nothing in there. There are other accounts. These are all deposits. This is gum training. No, I'm just okay, let me just. I've flagged the pages. If you want to look at the process, we want to, okay, flab this page here. This is for Gabeco training, and this is for sand mining. This is 01 sand mining. Okay. I was just telling him that this is Gamico, the training account. That page 178, 2013. And the next one is sand mining on page 182 of 2013. Yes, 2013. I think those are the two accounts that have been shown on the process for 2013. I said the 20% reports are not yet printed. We are working on that now. I have 20, 12, and 11. Let me go to 2012. Page 161. Page 161. Gamico. Page 165, royalty on sand mine. Yeah, those are the two accounts. Madam, I think I should also say that these are considered as supplementary information to the public accounts, yeah?
Because the time is up, really, I do have, what I would like you to do is to flag, identify in all those books the pages that are relevant,
Okay.
and submit them. And submit them tomorrow in the afternoon, if you can do that, please. What are you looking at?
11.
11. That's the last one.
That's the last one I brought, yeah.
What page is that?
This is 177. Additional 70.
Time to flag the appropriate pages and just submit.
I think that's what we'll do.
Yes. Okay.
It is now convenient.
Meanwhile, if the commissioners have any questions for you.
No, when he comes back, we'll see.
He should come back.
Yeah, it's time to rise now.
All right.
And, all right. Until tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We'll rise.